Hi, my name is Ashley. In this video, I will be talking about my culture. First off, I am of the white race, and the ethnic group I belong to is white non-Hispanic. The first thing I want to talk about in this video is my family culture and beliefs. I consider myself a born-again Christian with a relationship with Jesus Christ. My family is a tight-knit family, and I love it that way. My family is also a little different than most families because my grandparents on my mom's side are pastors. With my grandparents as pastors, being a Christian is a big part of my life, and I have also been taught to walk by faith all of my life. In church, I am a children's church teacher, which I love working with the little kids because I get to teach them all about Jesus. I also serve on our youth/young adult worship team, and on that worship team, I also get to play the drums. I love my family culture. Secondly, I want to talk about privilege. I have never seen myself as privileged, but according to class and what I've learned in the last couple weeks, I am somewhat privileged. An ascribed privilege of being an American is being able to go to school free of charge from kindergarten through 12th grade. I know that a lot of countries that are third world countries don't get this luxury and have to pay to go to school, or they have to pay for uniforms in order to go to school, and most of their families cannot afford uniforms, therefore they do not get to go to school. We are highly blessed because we get the privilege of going to school free of charge from kindergarten to 12th grade. On the other side, an achieved privilege of mine is going to college. I started out going to community college because my test scores were not as good as they would require to get into a university. So I worked really hard for 2 years, got my associate's degree, and was able to work my way and achieve the privilege of going to university. Go Bulls! And I am happy to be a Bull. Third, I want to talk about language and social class. I was born and raised in Florida. All of my family speaks English, therefore I speak English. However, in high school, I had the privilege, another privilege that I didn't know about, to learn American Sign Language, and I loved learning the language and the different aspects of the deaf community. Therefore, I can also sign, which is considered a second language. Although I don't remember a lot of the signs, I need to practice a little bit, but I can hold a small conversation if need be. Which, speaking of which, I use that from time to time while I'm working. Sometimes I have some deaf customers that come in, and I'm able to sign and figure out what they need. My social class for my family and myself is working class. Ever since I was little, all I remember is either being dropped off at my grandma's house so she can babysit us while my mom and dad are at work, or being dropped off at school and then going to my grandparents' house after school so that my mom could stay at work and be able to provide for my family. My dad is also working, and he's worked at the same place for 18 years. When I was in 11th grade of high school, I started working, so I just celebrated my 6-year anniversary with my job, so I am also considered working class. That is my culture. See you later. Go Bulls!